The concept of nutritious pond can be termed as the use of economical feed and more sustainable measures for pond fish production. It is a new concept and work is underway to expand it commercially. However, by this method, farmers can make their own fish feed by using feed calculator and locally available feed ingredients. The Feed Calculator app can be installed on every Android smartphone or tablet. After sign up, on the homepage of the app, you have to select which animal or fish you want to make feed for. Here is an option to make tilapia fish feed. First, select your desired fish. There are options for starter and grower feeds in small ponds and standard ponds for tilapia fish. To make a starter feed for a small pond of tilapia fish, first select the starter option. Then go to the option shown in the app and enter the number of stocks of your fish. Click on the Continue option. Go to the next option and select the feed ingredients. Then click on the Show Recipe option shown below. This time, the recipe will show how much feed is needed. It will also show you how much money you will spend to produce this feed. At the bottom of the recipe, the nutritional value of this feed, the instructions for use, and the method of preparation are also given. Using this method, farmers can easily prepare the required fish feed. The same method can be used to make starters and growers' feed for tilapia fish. I have become very successful by farming fish by using nutritious pond method. For this method, the necessary feed is available in nearby markets and price is affordable. Feed cost is very low because the required ingredients are available in our nearby markets. I can make feed formulation using the mobile app. This feed does not affect the bottom of pond. Water quality remains good. It also keeps fish healthy. It enhances the natural feed of the pond, which helps fish to grow more with less input. We are making more profit than the earlier method and living good. If the feed material is wet, high humidity, then it should be dried in the sun. First, the feed ingredients, which are whole, granular, such as corn, soybean meal, dried fish, mustard oil cake, etc., have to be ground in a crushing machine. Sometimes, the feed ingredients are not completely powdered. So, after crushing it, it should be grinded in a roller machine. Ingredients should be selected and measured according to the recipe shown in the feed calculator for making fish feed in nutritious pond method. Then ingredients should be mixed with the mixer machine in such a way that the homogeneous mixer is produced. To keep the quality of feed, homogeneous mixing is very important. Feed additives such as vitamins, decalcium, salt, limestone, powder, etc. should be mixed gently in the mixer machine. Sufficient time should be provided during mixing oil and water to the feed ingredients in the mixer machine. Usually, 8 to 12 kg of water is required to make 100 kg of feed. Pelleting will have to be done by adding mixed ingredients to the machine little by little. Fish pellet is made with a pelleting machine. A 3 to 4 inches pipe is attached with a dice. There are different types of perforated dice depending on the weight of the fish, such as 2.2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 mm, etc. When plating, care should be taken so that the mixed feed ingredient does not get stuck in the feeder screw. If stuck, it needs to be cleaned and restarted. After plating, it should be dried in the sun. After drying, it should be ensured that there is no dust remaining with the feed. Then, with airtight polythene, feed should be packed in a plastic bag. There are different types of sewing machines available in the market. If you sew with the machine, the feed is less likely to be spoiled. You have to put a label with the date on the bag. Dried pellet feed should be preserved in an airtight polythene bag and stored in a cool place around 20 degrees Celsius. Sometimes stored pellet should be re-dried in the sun. Pellet feed bags or sacks should be stored in a wooden deck and not on the floor. Dried pellet, humidity below 10 or 10, can be stored in plastic bags for a long time in airtight condition. No more than 8 to 10 sacks can be placed one after the other. Preserved pellet feed should be used within 1 month during the rainy season. First in, first out method should be followed in case of warehousing of pellet feed. It is really important to preserve the feed ingredients along with selection of good quality ingredient. Insects infected, wet or fungal feed items should not be used. First in, first out method should be used during usage of feed ingredient. It is better to keep 5 to 6 sacks in a stack. Smoking should not be allowed in feed ingredient warehouses. It is better not to walk over the preserved feed ingredients. Harmful animals and insects like spiders, rats, etc. should not be allowed anywhere near the preserved feed items.